The power of words. Quotes that enlighten. What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. Lao Tzu. It is better to remain silent at the risk of being thought a fool than to talk and remove all doubt of it. Abraham Lincoln. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill. Don't be afraid to fail, be afraid not to try. Michael Jordan. The real journey of discovery is not in seeking new lands, but in having new eyes. Marcel Proust. It is better to be hated for what you are than to be loved for what you are not. André Gide. Those who fight are likely to lose, those who do not fight have already lost. Bertolt Brecht. Always forgive your enemies, nothing annoys them so much. Oscar Wilde. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. The realist adjusts the sails. William Arthur Ward. Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. Thomas Edison. A friend is someone who knows all about you and still loves you. Elbert Hubbard. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Robert Louis Stevenson. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. Confucio. It is better to fail in originality than to succeed in imitation. Herman Melville. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. Ralph Waldo Emerson. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Dr. Seuss. Love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. Aristotle. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. Mae West. If you want to know what a man's like, take a good look at how he treats his inferiors, not his equals. Joanne Rowling. If you think you're too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Dalai Lama. Our destiny is not determined by the stars, but by our behaviors. William Shakespeare. Those who dream by day know many things that escape those who dream only by night. Edgar Allan Poe. Wisdom lies in recognizing how little we know. Socrates. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. No matter how small a thing is, if it is done with love, it will surpass any larger thing done without love. Dwight Lyman Moody. The mind is like water. When it is calm, everything is reflected clearly. Lao Tzu. Life is short, yet they waste it doing things they hate. Abraham Lincoln. Life is not what one has lived, but what one remembers, and how one remembers it to tell about it. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. Success is a series of small efforts repeated day after day. Robert J. Collier. Clouds do not always cloud the sky, sometimes they brighten it. Elsa Morante. Don't wait for an opportunity, create it. George Bernard Shaw. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and stars. Confucio. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou. The only real mistake is the one from which you learn nothing. John Powell. Challenges are what make life interesting. Overcoming them is what makes it meaningful. Joshua J. Marine. Your actions are the consequence of your thoughts. Dr. David O. McKay. A person's true beauty shines when he or she acts with goodness, compassion, and kindness. Maya Angelou. Happiness is a choice, not an outcome. Nothing will make you happy until you decide it yourself. Ralph Marston. No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt. Freedom is not the absence of commitments, but the ability to choose what is best for you. Paulo Coelho. The only way to do good work is to love what you do. Steve Jobs. You cannot cross the sea simply by standing and looking at the water. Rabindranath Tagore. Failure is an opportunity to start again with greater intelligence. Henry Ford. Beauty is a woman's power. A smile is her sword. John Ray. Be the change you want to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. You cannot change the wind, but you can adjust your sails to reach your destination. Jimmy Dean. We cannot become what we want while remaining what we are. Max Dupree. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Albert Einstein. Thanks for watching our video. Remember to like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss future updates.